I'm Raina.
And I'm Lori. We're with Israel Diamond Supply, and we're going to talk to you today about the difference between warranty and insurance, and should you insure your jewelry. So I want to ask Raina a couple questions, and she's going to kind of give you guys some good information. So what is the difference between a warranty and insurance, Raina?
Warranty and insurance are completely separate elements. So a warranty is usually a service that's offered to you by your local jewelry store, wherever you bought your ring from. It might include some services like cleaning your ring, polishing, maybe it might cover sizing in certain cases, maybe covering some of the small stones on the sides, and of course covering any manufacturing defects that the ring maybe came with. Insurance is a policy that you would actually pay for separately, whether you're doing it through your homeowners, whether you're doing it through your renter's insurance, or whether you're using an independent insurer like Jewelers Mutual. So that would be something that is completely separate. You would pay for that, and it covers pretty much every case scenario, from theft to loss, mysterious disappearance, and any accidental damage that could happen to the ring while you're wearing it.
So can you give me a scenario of warranty coverage on a ring that would be maybe from Israel Diamond Supply?
Sure, yeah. Like at Israel Diamond Supply, we have a free lifetime warranty that comes with our rings. And what that would cover, for instance, would be polishing your ring once a year, taking all the scratches out, reapplying the rhodium plating if you have white gold, for example. If any of your small stones on the sides were to fall out of the ring, so you have little tiny round diamonds like pave set or micro prong set, and then you have a stone that goes missing, we do cover those through our warranty. Any manufacturing defects, obviously, if the ring, the ring was completed and there was something wrong with it due to no fault to you as a client, we cover all that through our warranty.
Okay. Can you explain what insurance will cover and why you might need it?
So insurance pretty much covers everything. As long as you did buy that policy, as long as you're paying the insurance company for that policy, it does cover everything. So the most common cases that we see, since we do a lot of replacement claims for many insurance companies, the number one case scenario that we see is a ring that has been stolen, a ring that's lost. Somebody was at the lake and they dropped the ring in the water. Obviously, there's no way to recover that, so insurance will cover that. It will also cover any damage to your diamond. We know diamonds are one of the hardest substances on earth, but not to say that people cannot damage a diamond. So you could still chip a diamond, you can break a diamond, you could be in an accident where you hit your hand and then you get it caught in a door, and then the door pulls on your stone. It could crack your stone, it could completely smash your ring. We have seen people that have dropped the rings through the garbage disposal in the sink, so that also is a case where your insurance company will actually cover to either recut the diamond, replace the diamond, replace the ring, or pay for the repair that it takes. And in a case of a missing or lost or stolen ring, they would cover for the full replacement value of your ring, minus your deductible if you opted to have a deductible on your policy.
So you mean diamonds are not completely indestructible?
Unfortunately not. We have seen people that have caused damage to diamonds. So you guys out there, it's a myth.
That's why we have insurance.
Yes.
Yes. So explain to the people, I'm holding up this Jewelers Mutual pamphlet here.
Yes.
How do you insure a ring?
There are a few different ways to insure the ring, and so one way to insure it is through your homeowner's policy. A lot of people think, I have jewelry coverage under my homeowners. Well, that does not cover a specific policy to a valuable piece. Let's say you have a ring that's worth $5,000, and then you choose not to schedule it on the policy, and then you're counting on your umbrella jewelry policy within your homeowners. It will only cover theft or loss from within your home, and your homeowner's deductible will apply to it, which means you're pretty much out of coverage. That deductible is usually a few $1,000s. If you do schedule a rider under your homeowner's policy specific to that piece of jewelry, and there's not a limit on how many pieces you can add to your policy, then it will cover everything. So that's kind of how you would do it through your homeowner's or your renter's insurance. Let's say if you don't own a home and you don't have renter's insurance on your place, there are independent companies that do provide that service, such as Jewelers Mutual that you're seeing here. They're actually one of the companies that we do recommend because they do incredible as far as the service to their clients, and then their premiums are pretty reasonable. Whenever something happens, there's no question that they will take care of your coverage for you.
Yeah, we've had a great experience with them, so they're a great company. When should you file a claim? When is it appropriate to file a claim on a lost, stolen, damaged piece?
So let's say if you have a ring that's gone missing, of course, give it a week or two just to exhaust all options of maybe finding that ring. If you don't find it and you know it's done, this is the time to file a claim. We also tell our clients, let's say if you had a case of there's a little bit of damage to your ring, you know, something is bent, something is broken. Before you file a claim, get an estimate on what that repair is going to cost you. So if it's something that may be $200 to $500, it may not be worth filing a claim and then, you know, having to deal with the hassle of the insurance company and then having to deal with maybe your premiums going up if it's tied to your homeowners or renters insurance. But in the case, if it's something that is, you know, it's going to be $1,000 or more and you don't have a deductible that you have to mess with, that's definitely worth a claim at that point. And, you know, if you kind of study your options to see, is it worth me filing a claim and going through that hassle? Everybody's different on that. But for us, we would recommend if it's anything less than $500, we don't think it's worth it.
To insure a ring. Can you tell everyone what the approximate cost would be to insure a ring?
Yeah, absolutely. So roughly speaking, on average, what we've seen from most insurance companies, it costs about $10 to $12 per thousand per year. So mathematically, if we are insuring a ring that's worth $1,000, it will cost you about $10 to $12 per year. If it's $10,000, that's going to be between $100 and $120 per year to insure that ring. You can opt to do a deductible, or you can choose to go with no deductible. If it's not that much difference in the premiums, we would recommend doing a no deductible policy.
So it's definitely worth it to insure a ring.
Absolutely. You know, if you have a piece that's worth $5,000 and then you're going to pay $100 to $120 a year to have it insured, in that case, obviously less, it's definitely worth it because you have to take an accountability that theft and loss and damage are a big possibility. I know we all think it's never going to happen to us, but from the number of claims that we see come through here on a daily basis, it could happen to anybody at any time, and it could be the most random scenario that you never think it could have happened.
Absolutely. So if we're recapping the importance of insuring the ring and, you know, keeping up with the warranty to keep your ring or piece of jewelry looking nice, if you wouldn't mind just kind of recapping a little bit on that.
Absolutely. So extremely important, any piece of jewelry that you have that's valuable to you, we do recommend insuring it. There is a little bit of a cost associated with that, but it's worth every penny in our opinion. It is important that you keep up with your warranty, bring your ring in to be checked and cleaned and inspected according to what your jeweler's schedule is as much as possible. And then before you do file a claim on an insurance, just double check your options, see is it worth filing the claim, is it worth the increase in premiums that it may result, or is it completely worth it to go through the process. You might check, you will need something very important, you need to have an insurance policy in place, is you will need an appraisal. So if you have a piece, you would have to have an independent appraisal either from the store you bought it from or from a separate gemologist. The insurance company does require that to assign a value to use for insurance. And if you have any rings, you know, that are old, your insurance company will need the appraisal within 2 years. Should you have any questions about the process, should you have a piece that needs to be insured that you bought from Israel Diamond Supply and you need an updated appraisal, feel free to either call us at the store. Our number here is 888-492-9300. You can reach us via email, info@israeldiamond.com, or of course your comments are very welcome on this video and we'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have.
Absolutely. Bye guys.